Welcome to another Chef Knives to Go quick look product review. I'm Steve G, and what we have this time is the Kurosaki Senko SG2 Bunka 170mm knife. So this line of knives has a 3-layer construction. The core cutting edge steel is SG2 full stainless steel. It's a powdered metallurgy or PM stainless steel that takes a nice edge and has very good edge retention. The cladding is a soft stainless cladding over either side of that core steel, which looks like it does cover the spine as well, so it's very easy to maintenance on this. And then, as per the norm, Kurosaki-san has a lot of interesting stuff going on with his blade. So he's got an interesting kind of a diamond pattern in this, and then a interesting shape to the spine as it kind of comes down off the handle. So always a lot of cool style and interesting accoutrements to his stuff. The weight and dimensions can vary a little bit from knife to knife. This particular one is 127 grams, or about 4.5 ounces. Heat treats typically 62 to 63 Rockwell on that SG2. And the handle's just nothing fancy, but it's a good, nicely finished octagonal rosewood handle with a maple ferrule on it. Nice fit and finish. It's really smooth right here between the two woods. You can't even really tell there's a difference there. Very nicely done. They've got some chamfering on the back part here on the butt of the handle. At the front, looks like they've got a nice, good glue job there sealing up the tang where it goes into the handle. So nice fit and finish all the way around. The edge length on this is right about 170 as advertised, which is about 6.7 inches. And the overall length's a little over 12.3 or 314 millimeters with this example with this handle. Height on this is about 46.7 at the back of the blade here. And then there's plenty of kind of a gradual curve here, so there's plenty of spot for a pinch grip, no problem. Loads of ground clearance there for your fingers. Balance point is on this one going to be right about there, just a little bit in front of the choil. So on a pinch grip, it'll just be a little bit handle heavy, but not too bad. So it's pretty much a light, nimble blade. Let's get our beauty shot. So again, as per the norm with a lot of his stuff, it's very interesting to look at, and the performance is definitely there as well. So if we look a little closer, we'll see some laser engraved kanji on the right side of the blade. Here is your kind of diamond pattern imprint on the blade flat, and then you got your grind coming down towards the edge, and then there's your edge steel peeking out from the cladding right there. And then here's the left side of the blade. Again, the spine's interesting the way it kind of comes down off of that and then straightens out. Fair amount of polish to the sides there, as you can kind of see. And again, there's your blade flat and the core steel. In terms of performance, this is, let's see, we talked about that. Let's talk about the spine. About 2 millimeters thick, pretty much all the way down. Roughly 2 millimeters because you've got that kind of pattern on it. But then you hit that corner there on the tip, and then you can see this thins out nicely. So it's got a pretty generous blade grind to it here down towards the tip. Nice and thin at the tip, and nice and thin at the edge. So this should be a very good performing knife. This texture on the blade flat should help food release. The blade thickness should help some food separation. So this should be a very good performer all around. Out of the box edge, I'm going to give this a 7, maybe 8 out of 10. This has a really decent polish to the edge, and it's pretty doggone sharp right out of the box. So they've done a nice job on the edge on this. I don't give too much stuff above a 7, but this one had I haven't used it, but it had a really nice edge out of the box. So it should be quite sharp. Here's what the cutting board profile looks like, the edge profile. So you'll see, as is with the typical Bunka, the tip's a little bit low, but this one has a fairly amount of aggressive belly on it, and there's not a lot of flat. It rolls into a pretty curvy rock and roll style profile here. So it's got belly all the way down the whole thing. So not much flat here. It'll rock pretty nice up to in this area here. So for that length of blade, let's just call it a good rocker. And then tip draws will be nice, pulling through food. Push-pull cuts, glide cuts. Not a lot of chopping area, as you can see, because it's really pretty curvy. So this may be up your alley. It may not, but the type of edge that we have on here. So high quality blade, very well crafted. The grinds are really clean on this, so it's very well executed, expertly crafted. Very good fit and finish on it. It's got some stiffness to it. It's just a really nice all-around package. So this is the Kurosaki Senko SG2 Bunka 170mm knife from Chef Knives to Go.